Hi everyone, my name is Nicholas Baines. I am a ASD3 para. It is a mid class. I do want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a coach at the high school over at Commerce High School. Um, I love working with kids. I've worked with first graders, second graders, pre-K for 2 years, and middle school for 3 years. I am 22 years old. I started off with, daycare at about 16, 17. While I was doing that part-time, I was working with the school system, getting my feet wet. But I do want to tell you the dispositions to teach and how you can make yourself better. I have three important things. Is one is patience. You have to have patience dealing with kids. You can't get frustrated when you're dealing with kids. Two, you have to understand the kids. You got to understand their personalities. You got to understand where they come from. You can't just go off by, being angry all the time because they ask you a question. You have to understand your kids to make sure you are successful and they are successful. And once you learn your kids, you'll be a great, successful teacher. One more important thing is being strict. I think it's very important to be strict on your class, not just, being strict, but, that comes back to understanding your kids, because you can't just be strict and don't know not know what's going on. What do I need to work on before I become a teacher? I have three things. Really four things. Time management is one. It's very hard right now for me with me being in school and having to do data, having to deal with behavior, having to deal with everything in my personal life. Time management is very, very, very important for me to get to learn more about and to control. And being strict and not worrying about all the small things. I think, being strict is okay, but you can't you can't get, too strict over the small things. But, sometimes you do have to be strict on the small things, and that's what I need to work on. I get really, really angry on the small things, like if a kid, just stands up and I've told the other kid to sit down, but that kid did not listen to me, what I told the other student, then that, it frustrates me a little bit. But I have to, understand that, not all kids understand the same lingo, and, you have to, talk to different people in a different way. One more thing is public speaking. Like right now for me, like getting up in front of a class is okay. I'm not bad at it, but getting in front of a faculty is my hardest thing. Like presenting a project, getting my lesson plans done, sharing ideas in front of big crowds. That's one thing that I need to work on. What qualities should professional educationals display? How you carry yourself is really important. It's really important because you don't want anyone to look at you in the wrong way. Um, know your boundaries. Like for me, I am 22 years old and I teach 8th grade math, ASD3. So it's very hard for me to, making sure I have my boundaries with the kids. Like it's okay to love them and it's okay to care for them, what you should. But you have to watch your boundaries because they'll think that you're their friends, you're this, you're that. And one more quality is time management. Like that's one thing that I need to work on is my time management. So that is one important thing that you have to remember to have is time management. Because when work is done, do not take work home. And that's all I really wanted to say and why I want to explain the positions of teaching. Remember, my name is Nicholas Baines. I am from Georgia, um, and I am looking forward to getting my degree in education.